Hi, folks. If you want to regain your flexibility and relieve any joint pain, step one is ask yourself, do you believe that better blood circulation and quicker muscle activation and deeper brain body connection will help you do that? If you believe that, then step two is just figuring out how to get those things. Well, this routine is how I get them. It's part of a longer class that I teach called the electric stretch, which jumpstarts your blood flow. It jumpstarts your muscle activation and your mind body connection. And the result is regained flexibility and relief from joint pain. So back to step one, as you think through your body, whatever issues you might have, whether it's your knee that's sore or your shoulder that doesn't want to move without pain, maybe it's a tender lower back. Actually take a second and ask yourself, do you believe that blood flow and muscles working and mind body connection will correct those things? If so, then let's get started right now. Stand up, toes and heels touching each other. Interlace your fingers under your chin. Breathe in by your nose as you bring your elbows up. And get to a place where you feel some stretches in your rib cage. Now, we're going to contract legs muscles. Start with your left leg. Squeeze every muscle that you can think of, and then release it all the way. And then do the right leg. Just contract, don't move it, just squeeze it. And then release those muscles. Now squeeze both legs muscles and release them. And just feel what's going on in the body. Now abdominals, pull them all the way up to your heart and then release them. And then all the way back to your spine. And then release your abdominals and pull them up again. Now hold your abdominals up and take the biggest breath that you can with your stomach pulled in. And as you exhale, squeeze your right arm muscles and then release them. And then left arm muscle, squeeze all the way and then release all the way. And then both arms, squeeze all the way and release all the way. Now head up, elbows forward and touch, palms together. Push your knuckles into your chin until you feel it in your throat. Now, take a little breath here and just breathe throughout these exercises, keeping the brain calm. Find where your throat muscles are tight, lean back into your heels, and contract your right leg, and then release. Left leg, contract, and release. Both legs together, squeeze, and release. Now, abdominals, pull them all the way to your heart, and then relax them. Can you feel little things happening in your lumbar with this? Pull your stomach back to your spine, and release. And then pull your stomach up to your heart, and release. Take another little breath here. Stay calm while we're doing this. Pull your stomach in, huge inhale. And then as you exhale, squeeze your left arm and your fingers. And then release them. Right arm and fingers. Squeeze all the way, release all the way. Now both arms. Squeeze, release. And what does that make your shoulders feel like? Arms down to the side. So we're using these poses and these muscle activations to make the brain think about certain places in the body. Feet together, arms over your head, palms together, reach up, come down to your right, and make your brain think about your left side rib cage. Now, don't go so far that you're going to get tired. Just go to where your brain has to think, oh, well, there's a little stretch feeling in the left side rib cage. And then squeeze your left leg all the way, release it all the way. Right leg, squeeze, release. Both legs, squeeze, release. Remember, don't get tired. Stand taller before you get tired. Take a little breath here. Stay calm. Pull your stomach all the way to your heart and then release it. All the way to your spine and then release abdominals. All the way to your heart. Hold them in. Take the biggest inhale you can. Try to make your rib cage expand so you feel the muscles. And then as you exhale, squeeze your right arm and fingers and then release. Left arm and fingers, release. Both arms and fingers. And what little feelings does that bring up? Come back up to the middle and then down to your left. Push your hips to the right. Can you make a feeling outside your right hip? Lean back into your heels. Now, figure out where you're not leaning over so far that you're going to get tired. Squeeze your right thigh to 100. Then release it to 0. Left thigh. Release. Both. Little breath here. Stay calm. You're not leaning over too far, right? Pull your stomach in, pull your stomach up all the way, and then release it. And then back all the way. Just trying to make feelings. Pull your stomach up to your heart. And then hold your stomach in. Big inhale breath. Now, look for feelings in your shoulders when you contract your right arm and fingers and then release. Left arm and fingers and then release. Both arms and fingers and release. Come back up. Stop in the middle. Drop your head back until you feel it in your throat. Reach your arms back. Push your hips forward. Lean back into your heels and notice what your legs muscles do when you shift your body weight back into your heels. Take another little breath here. Figure out how to stay calm while you're doing this. Squeeze your right leg and then relax. Left leg and relax. Both legs. And what muscle activity do you feel happening? Pull your stomach to your heart and release. To spine, release. To heart. Now with your stomach in, which is a little difficult here, take a huge inhale. And then exhale. Squeeze your right arm muscles and release them. And then left arm muscles. And what do you feel in your shoulders? Squeeze both arms and release. Come back up. Suck your stomach in and reach forward. And on your way down, take a little measurement of what the forward reach looks like. With your stomach pulled in the whole time, bend your right knee forward and your left hip backward. And what little feelings can you find in your left side glute and hamstrings? Keep your stomach pulled in. Switch your legs. Bend your left knee forward and your right hip backward. What can you feel in the back of your right leg? Bend your right knee again, so you're bending both of your knees. Grab your legs from behind, elbows behind your legs, and pull and stretch your head down. Find as many feelings as you can throughout your shoulders. Take a little breath here. Stay calm doing this. Find the hamstrings feelings, and then squeeze your right thigh as hard as you can. Release it. Left thigh. Squeeze. Release and just kind of collect those feelings. Both legs. Squeeze. Release. Pull your stomach to your spine and then release it. To your heart and then release it. What does that feel like in your lumbar? Pull your stomach to your spine and then release it. Now, pull in and hold your stomach in. Take a huge inhale. And as you exhale, contract your right arm all the way. Release it all the way. Left arm from your bicep through your fingers and then both arms. Add your pecs as well. Squeeze and then release and then pull your stomach in as you come back up. So use the pose and the muscle activations to find these feelings. And you get the blood flow, you get the muscle firing, you get the brain to body connection. Regain your flexibility, relieve any joint pain. Come see us at yogahousemiami.com.